Dogs versus Ford and Bears will be battling it out in the meantime while this game is going along. But already we've got some aggression coming through mid, and Fish are looking to make this as aggressive as possible. Let's see if we can get some Valorant, epic Valorant plays here as we push forward. Already one man down as they try and get control of the site. Air smoke gone down, blocking the entry from CT, and you already see 5 members of Fish already on site, just holding strong. There's really not much. It is a hard task here for VALORANDO to come back in this situation, but they're going to try and make it happen nonetheless. It is the first round. This is the entry they're going to find. Updraft there, coming in through Jet. Will let go over the wall. Wall will eventually go down as Link will be the second one to fall onto the site. It's Crits finds one. Ice Pepper Hands finds the return, but it's going to be a difficult one. Maybe they line up for him. Ice Pepper Hands already with the first one. Link already from the side, but now Braxco together with Sova are going to try and defend this. Oh, maybe they've got this. The wall comes through. He might stick, but he's looked at the wrong side, and that is single match. Let's see. Now maybe because they have less stress under their hands, maybe things could change here from VALORANDO, but it is looking unlikely. I mean, it's the beginning. Anything can literally happen. But we're looking at the top team of the group, and supposedly, according to the score, the worst team of the group. Already trying to push through mid. Raze could be there to greet them. The kill finally comes in. Braxco is the one to collect that up with Brimstone, as he is. But they still are content with holding control of mid right now. And this actually could be the right move for them, not moving into C. As that movement from Sage had to happen there in order to assist on C. But yeah, they found the entry on that B site. This could be a good rotate here. Not much you can do from that range with a shorty, unfortunately for him. And now Link will be the final man to fall. And there we have it. It's fixed now. No worries, no worries. But we're back in it. And it's a full buy from both of these teams. Check the buy. Soulcast already from long will push up. Gaining some ground here. And actually giving a lot of info to his team. They do know that they probably scrambled among long. So the rotates will come in fast. Soulcast will find another. It's Chris wasn't ready for that one. Brexco will be able to return that one fast. But Eklis now from spawn. Will they expect this angle? It is a little bit unorthodox. Oh, yes. The info play. Oh, he's not going to connect with the spray straight away. But it will end up getting the kill. We're able to collect up. Cypher there. From long. Already on site. Already the defenders are in a place to hold the site. 3 players dedicated towards A. Lucker is lurking here as they have 13 seconds remaining. He will get picked up by Link, and this probably will be the save here from Brexco. Not really much you can do. Maybe try and do some damage to Link, but won't be able to make that work with some aggression in mid to start off with. Just a collective push here from Window. Perhaps they're just going to decide to go for a contact push here on B. As soon as they see an enemy, they might just go and push through. They're now. They have been spotted up through that spy camp. Oh, they do notice there are tripwires there, and that's going to cost the life of Brexco. Soulcast is there to collect. Cryptics also from the other side will cause damage. Soulcast. Oh my word, they're just falling left and right. And there you have it. Fish is just collecting the pieces. Oh, the spike did manage to get planted there. Jet doing some work. Soulcast is the one to pick him up in the end. Lucker will go down. But it should be a good round here for Fish. making things square 2-2, but that's pretty much what Valorando wanted. They wanted the spike plant, and that's exactly what they're going to get. Just build their economy a little bit more. Pretty much a default place for Cypher to put up his camp, but we'll get spotted out. No worries whatsoever. But it looks like they're leaning towards that A side, long. They have lurking on long though, on C long. A little bit of a peek went through banana. But it looks like they're going to try and transition towards mid now. Now look at that. Rotate's coming in. They might have found an opening through C short. They're going to try and go through garage. And Breach Epulze isn't exactly in a position to hold them off there. So this could be an actual free entry towards C. This actually could be really good for them. Little do they know, there's literally no one there to stop them. They're just going to push through and they're not going to find anyone. The site is free for the taking. Now, Epulze will be holding from long, of course, but he's a little bit far behind. And to their surprise, that was a simple take here for Fish. For Valorando, excuse me. And already, Lucker with the first pick. And such a retake. It's just too hard to deal with. Just all 5 members of Valorando are alive. And looks like they played around the map perfectly, actually. Found the weaknesses of Fish, according to the info that had at hand. It could also be luck at such a point, but there you have it. Three rifles saved on the hands of Fish. And it looks like it'll be a flawless round here from Valorando. Oh, we could have a little bit of a head-to-head here and on that A site. So, just a few people in mid. Ice Pepper Hounds will push up aggressively. Oh, what a sneaky peek there from Brixco. Picks him up right out of the bat.
I have the spike.
Lucker finds a kill there onto Soulcast through garage, through the window there. Making things square, 4-4. Round is not... it has only just started and just have a couple of picks coming out.
Right here.
Now it's Chris looking to
Deploying
gather some
drone.
information here from garage. We'll use his drone, his deployable drone. And that looks like it will stun up his drone a little bit, that trap. But that's a good trap to interrupt. It looks like they might try and go for the C again.
Spike drop.
Sky smoke coming through in the window.
Revealing area.
And it's Chris will just try and push through it. Gather some more ground, more information. That dart didn't really reveal much, but it could be a push here. The stun comes out, and here comes the ultimate. Cryptix will shut him down straight away. Now the entry is stopped right in his tracks. Link will find a kill for himself, and Epulze is just from a different front, from a different angle, finding kills, but Sim is now there to stop the push. While I say that, Link will find a kill of himself, but no, that's a... And it's rounds like these that you really need to get at the beginning of a round on Haven. Because it's such a wide map, really. An opening could mean that a kill could mean a big opening onto a site. So you can't really afford to lose a man straight away. But Lucker doesn't want to find an opening there on Ice Pepper Hands, making my statement valid. Oh my word, Brim. Orbital Strike comes through. Will punish the res there. And just as you think you have, you managed to pull off a res, it just gets interrupted. Looks like there is going to be a push here from long. Rax is the one to lead the charge here. Three from short, 2 from banana. Approaching the 25-second mark. Smoke coming through on window, blocking the sight. Cryptics, he finds the first frag, making the push stop a little bit, but no, the sight is well in their favor now. Now Spike goes down on 14-second mark. Looks like they have a lot of utility still to use to just fend off the defenders. Well, at this point, attackers, but from the defender's side. Now Rez comes through, makes it even more difficult here for Link to push through together with his team. And Valorando seems to be dominant, but Link might actually go for it. He's going to go for the peek. Will get picked up by Lucka. The second peek doesn't collect a frag, though. As he'll just swerve around the corner and survive throughout that. And Valorando looking very strong, very promising stuff. To you, because this is actually great Valorant plays right here. Now it looks like they might try and go for a push here on long. Lucka is the one to lurk. Maybe they should change his name to Lurker, because that's exactly what he's doing throughout this game. Just grabs the operator whenever he has a chance and just lurks. Tries to find peaks wherever possible. Information gain from Garage there. And everyone's dedicated towards long there. It's Chris is the only person outside of Garage. The one lurking in that position. But Epulze is the first to find a frag. Oh my word! Rolling Thunder rolls away. That will roll a lot of people right there, but no kill comes through after that. It will just stop the push for the time being, and Lucka will be able to find Epulze. He got a little bit too greedy in that situation now. Oh no! Be careful, because Cryptics is there to find a kill. I was going to say oh no for that bomb, but it didn't really happen there, did it? Now Sim19 will find another kill. Kill comes through from Link and Soulcast now. Looks like they found the number finally of Valorando, and there you have it.
Take flight.
Thanks guys, I appreciate for the comments. My name is XWarrior. You can find me at @XWarrior_. I've taken on through Ryan Central. He's been doing most of the casting today. An absolute legend he is, and he's done a great job in delivering the action so far. Oof, Ice Pepper Hands lurks yet again. Gets a kill. And gets a man advantage for his team, making the defense a little bit stronger. But they do like this Garage play, don't they? They're just going to push through. Lucka is the one behind, watching everything as it happens. A peek could just happen at any second there. I'm just not waiting for it, but no information is gathered from the raids. They're just pushing through connector. Lucka is the one to find the kill there, covering the tracks of his team, and they've already found their way onto this site. Epulze finds a kill, make things a little bit easier for the retake, but this is going to be a hard task. Already, Spike does not go down just yet. They're trying to find the right situation. Brightsco will find up Epulze there. But Ice Pepper Hands is still being a trouble for them. Link will find another kill. Link will find two. He's in a position to defend, and he will pick up the Spike defuse as well to get his res a little bit sooner. I'm seeing Garage round after round, and they're just stacking around there, but never mind. That's a Sage going to be... that's a Link going back to A. They're just hanging up there in case of a rush. That's not going to happen. Already a push coming through mid. An aggressive man here. Brightsco looking a little bit in a reckless position. And if he gets caught, there's not really anywhere he can fall back to. So he's just looking to punish any aggressiveness coming out here from Fish. But now it's a little bit stacked towards that A site. It's that jet that managed to fake that movement, and it looks like they might be able to find an open B site right there, right now. Cryptics does have his spy cam there. He will be able to gather the information, but he is missing out on vital information as 3 players are just stacked there, and he can't even see it. Look at that. No, there's no information. He'll finally get some info, but they're already onto site. It's already too late. Now, bomb will finally go down. Spike, no, it won't go down just yet, but the retake is bound to happen. They've left site completely. They're going to try and defend this from mid. It's a little bit of a tough ask here. Anything can happen. Of course, a wall could go through from Sage, and that's probably what they're going to try and do to try and get the defuse right now. But Sim19 is the one to find a kill here on the retake. Lucka finds another. They're just peeking mid, and there's nothing really they can do in this situation. It's already a 4 versus 2. Breakscope finds a kill. Will Sim be able to find another one? No, it's Lucka to find the other one, and it's go on in the first spot.
Revealing area.
Towards the quarterfinals. They've been undefeated so far. Well, VALORANTO has a little bit of a harder situation on their hand. They've lost both of their games they've played so far. Oh, shot doesn't connect there from Sim. But it is going to be a mid push now. And again, they might find it uninhabited. Smoke down. And we'll be able to pick off the spy cam. But the push will go through. This time they might look to defend it even better. It's Chris, pushed up a little bit aggressive. Will punish Link for being a little bit delirious to where their position is. And Rax will find another kill to make things a little bit easier for them. It's the 2 versus 4. Now it's Chris is just going to lurk behind. Maybe potentially find Breach, but he's on site. He's all by himself, and there's not really much he can do. He can't defuse. There's 2 people in mid. Finds 1 kill, but Sim is there to return the frag. And,
get out of my way!
Smoke's down.
Now, spread out play here from the defenders. Fish123 just electing to play a little bit more default this time. But us here then, it's pretty much an easy mid control here from the attackers to get on this map.
Nowhere to run!
We'll be able to gather that there. Right now and then it's Chris. We'll be able to get a kill straight out of the bat with his ultimate.
You will not kill my
Prepare
ally!
for hellfire.
Hellfire will come through. They're going to try and push to A. They might have read it, but the footsteps are there. Ice Pepper Hounds is the one to collect 1. You'll find 2. Oh my word, this could be a disaster. It's a 2-for-1 trade. They are on site, but there's not many people from the attacking side left. VALORANTO need to rotate fast. Brimstone from a different angle. Brexco is the one to go for the flank, and he could catch 2 people off guard. No, doesn't find the kill. Link is the one there to collect the kill. Cryptics will throw his ultimate, but that won't really matter. Everyone is dead, and the spike defuse will come through. And that's how the defenders, aka Fish123, on their attack, they didn't really have an agent that has a flashbang, an engager. Neither a Breach or a Phoenix, which is something you usually tend to see in teams, but it's a different case here for Fish123. They do have a Breach, but he's a little bit far behind. He'll probably try and flash his team in as they try and push a collective push towards long. Don't really want to contest the Cypher, but Rax doing what? Gets 1, gets 2, tries to go for the 3rd, but Lucka will fall back. Ice Pepper Hands will get a kill for himself, and oh yeah, it looks like Fish123 will just collect the pieces as the spike goes down. It's a 2 versus 3.
Revealing area.
Link finds that first kill now. It's Chris with Sova. Yeah, won't find much info there.
Right here.
Now, a lot of lenience towards B. But it's going to be aggressive push towards mid. trying to gather room here. Ice Pepper Hands. He's looking greedy there. There's just 3 defenders on that site. Oh, but manages to connect with the spray there onto Brexco. Just a few bullets made it happen. Gets a second, and that should be an entry there. But there's just 2 people there. 2 defenders waiting to get the kill. Lucker in a good position, a lucky position, in fact. Oh, he runs out of bullets. Link will pull out the pistol and gets a double with the pistol. Now, a little bit of a slower approach now. The note's most likely that Valorando have bought. Just gonna fire through garage. Perhaps finding opening there, but it is going to be pushed onto A, and it's just Sage. She'll manage to all off. Jet will come through as well. Sim19 is the one to get that first frag. Sim19 with a double. Yep, it's like, no, attackers, you can't enter B. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine for the taking. Braxco now with the rotate in garage will pick up another. And a tough ask here. For the attackers, as it is a 2 versus 5. Yeah, Sim19. I guess I'm wrong, and I apologize for that. But I think it's fixed now, and it looks like it's going to be a push. And this time, through under, through short. A little bit of a noise with their movement there, for sure. Sage must have heard that. A bit of info gain there from Cypher. But they're gonna opt out of this one, really. Ice Pepper Hands will opt out of mid again. Maybe perhaps it was a fake, opting out from long. And they'll just try and collectively push through short. Now Ice Pepper Hands will be leaving the charge from long as well. As they commence onto the site, this push will come through. Already Rotate has come in. Cypher is from the side. Soulcast is the first to find a frag as Sim19 finds a return. Sim19 gets a second, but Soulcast is there to stop his kill spree. Rotates will come in from behind. It's just Jet in heaven to defend the spike plant. 3 versus 3.
Revealing area.
Not an impossible situation, but it's a double rotate from behind. Oh my word, yeah, you just get interrupted right there and then. Brexco will be able to find the return. But you can't guess that it's just 2 people that rotated from the same position. You can't. Eclipse is from Fish, so... It's a scoreline that's a little bit iffy at this point.
Blasting! Blinding!
The scoreline isn't switching together with the team, so already Braxco gets that first kit. Cryptics will be able there to return the frag. Push onto side. Sim is there to find one. Lucka is there to find another, but it is a 2 versus 2. Ice Pepper Hands finds one more. Makes it a 2v2, but Sim19 is already there. Will get flashed through. Will look away, but doesn't manage to get his crosshair on. It's a little bit weird, really. Because they changed the colors around. They updated the colors changing around, but didn't change the the change of the rounds. But Eclipse finds that first pick in mid. It is going to be a push with the pistols. Managed to find one. Make it a 1-for-1 trade, and that's going to be a rifle picked up. 2-for-1 trade, excuse me. Looks like it's going to be a free C push yet again. The juking this game is absolutely weird. Fish123 now on the attack. Push, plant, and there you have it. Rotates will come through, but they're just all the other side of the map.
Okay.
Nice Pepans finds one. And it's Brexco on breach all by himself. All by myself. That's pretty much what he's saying right now. Singing to himself, humming, left all alone. And 9-9. Fish123 managed to. You guys are clever. You got this. You can figure it out. Fish123 are the attackers and Valorando are the defenders. Just in case you're wondering, but it is going to be an attempt here for Fish to push through A. Just keep swimming. And get that push through. There goes a rolling thunder. That's gonna hurt. Cryptics will get picked off. Link finds a return, and the rotates are there. Push comes through. Res comes through as well. And it's as if no one died here from Fish.
I know exactly where you are.
Information coming in through as well. The rotates will get spotted out, and it's a tough ask here for Valorando to retake the site.
No charges left.
It's Chris. Just
Revealing area.
wants to cause a little bit more damage. They lose a round, they might as well get a kill for their troubles. And here we go.
Smoke's down.
A little bit of a mid-control play here. Fish123 want to establish the dominance towards that area. I'll try and push through here. Ice Pep Hands has been vital in getting the first frags for his team, but fire in the hole. Soulcast picks up Sim 19 straight out of the bat, but it's still Brimstone in a position to defend. It's Chris. Wolfo down in the house to Soulcast as well. Rax, Breako, find things, find kills.
I know exactly where.
Perhaps this is the chance they need to get back on the site. 3 versus 3.
Prepare for hellfire.
Orbital strike coming through. Link finds 2. Oh my word, just pushes aggressively. Valorando decided to pick this. So, to your question, the Dreamer, Fish right or left? Neither. They're both in neither. The score is different. Fish is leading 11-9, but they're the attackers. So, yeah. Confusing. Confusing, I know. It's a little bit of a glitch. But not really much you can do, is there? And push comes through on garage. Link from mid though. Rex go falls down low, 10 HP to him. We'll get the heal. The push will come through. Rax will spot them out. Will he be there to defend in time? Eccles finds one.
Nowhere to run.
carefully.
Here comes the Hunter's Fury. Finds one. Cryptix falls down, and SoCast falls to the hands of Rax. It looks like the push has stopped right in his tracks. So the spike hasn't come up on top on this map. Doesn't look like it's the case. Fish123 are on match point, and this time they're going to look for a different tactic. Go towards long. Lucka finds that first pick and will just instantly go towards heaven. But little do they know, the rest of the team is pushing towards C. It was a little bit of a misleading tactic. Now Rolling Thunder comes through. It's gotten Rolling Thunder so many times throughout this game, and Ice Pepper Hands finally finds the kill onto Brexco. Alright, Eclis finds a kill of his own, and it looks like Spike will be able to, in the end, to go on C. No, they won't try and go for it just yet. Rez comes through. Sim19 is the one to make that happen.
Get out of my way.
Lucka activates his ultimate, gets one. It's Chris. Will find the second one. Courtesy of It's Chris. And Valorando not ready to give up just yet, making it 12-10. Into the brackets. That trade came through, and both of them managed to tag each other through the wall. They both find heals from their friendly stages. Now they're going to push towards B. But little do they know, there's actually two people dedicated towards it. Lucka gets that opening frag. Flush comes through. Ice Up Hands finds one. Sim19 gets two for himself. And although Fish123 have found themselves onto the site, they are with a man's disadvantage. Make that a two-man disadvantage as it's a 3 versus 1. Now Link, difficult situation for him. 1 versus 3. Finds that one kill on Braxco. What can he do? Position is low. Gets a second one. Oh, he nearly gets a third. But it's Chris. Gets the kill. And makes things 12-11. They haven't had enough just yet. Oh my word. Oh my word, that was close. But it's Chris is there to clutch it up. Here from Valorando. Look at them. They're just going to push through mid. Get information. They know that something has to be happening on the sides of the map. But Cypher does have information on A. That's vital information for the fact that they are on C. Or close to it, at least. Now Eclis getting caught out there from the spy camp. Gets started out. They're forced to move away from long, C long, at least for the time being. Push. We'll go through. Flash comes out, flashes himself by accident. No! Hellfire comes through. Rax gets one. Brexco finds another, and it looks like the entry to the site is interrupted. And now it's a 2-2 trade. Make that a 4-2 trade. As Brimstone is all by himself in this situation, and Fish123 are very close to taking this map. 3-1. Ice Pepper Hands could catch him off guard, and he will! And there you have it. Fish123 come out victorious here on the first map. The second map, Fish123 are leading 1-0. And now they are on attack. Looks like they're going to be greedy towards that A site straight out of the bat. It was an interesting first map, winning it 13-11. It seemed very close indeed throughout the series, actually, throughout that map. The peaks will finally come through towards a ramp. Not too much damage traded, but the rotates will come in soon. And so will the push. A little bit sooner than that, in fact. Now, no one finding the trade so far. Braxor will push forward. Ice Pep Hands are reloading the wrong time, but Rax won't be able to connect that shot and gets killed right there and then. It's already a 3v5. A good push here from Fish123 so far. They can hold it on. Hold the defense. It is easier for them. They do have a two-man's advantage. But it's Chris. We'll find one. It'd be vital if he found more. There's just way too many angles for all of these players to look. Sim19 is the next to fall. It's Chris will follow. And Lucker won't be so lucky and will Hands finds that first frag. Gives him a numbers advantage, but a little bit of a contact will happen towards mid right now. It's Chris, finds the frag with the shorty. Good kill for them, regarding the fact that they are down in firepower. Not enough weapons. It's Chris trying to push aggressively there. Gets another kill, making it 3v1. Bellucker finds a kill for himself as well. Making a 1 versus 2. Soulcast will be the one to find that one. Ooh, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, he just barely has enough time to get out of there. Uses tailwind and just tailwind away, I guess. Be one with the wind. Be free. Cheeky position here from Chris. They do know that they've lost control. Breaks coat will find an entry.
Smoke's down.
The rotates do come through. A trade comes through as well. Ekless finds one, but Lucka is there to return with his teammate. Ice Pep Hands finds a kill of his own. It makes things a little bit easier for the Takers. 3 versus 3.
Open up the sky.
He shouts, open up the skies, as throws down the orbital strike. But now, Spike goes down, they find themselves with a man disadvantage. Soulcast on site, all by himself. Does have a little bit of util to play with, but using any of them will just give away his position. He's not really sure that's the best thing to do now. In a 1 versus 3, not much he can do with that. Bulldog connects with the util he has available. And now he will use it. Doesn't matter. He has shown away his card. He has shown his position. We'll find another one to Rax. He finds another one onto Sim19. And they just clutch it up when it matters. Ready, Rax. Cheeky frag at the beginning of the round. Pushes up with the Sheriff. Gets a kill. Link finds a kill on another front. Looks like they'll try and be pushing A soon. The Jet is barely to the left. Will she get spotted? Oh, doesn't connect with the fracture anyway. Lucka with Bucky finds a kill. Cheeky Bucky kill there. But it isn't good enough to stop the push right away. The rotates do come in, but the push doesn't come through. So, it is considered that Chris will have to move back towards B. But a frag will mean otherwise. They'll slowly push towards A. Cypher's all by himself. Will be collected by Cryptics without Bulldog. And now it's Chris. Finds himself in a 1 versus 3. Fish123 with the map lead. Find themselves with a round lead. Oh! Brings the knife out. That's the wrong time. Looks like they're going to turn towards that A site. Fish123. They've already got on 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. Can they make it 5? It is a 4-by situation from both of these teams. Cryptics on the unfavorable Bulldog, but he has make it happen in the past. The rate that this team is playing so far, it doesn't really matter. Push comes through. Gaining control over the ramp area. But it seems as though Valorando have read this. They've dedicated 3 players towards that A site. This Chris's nade won't do much damage, but it has given away his position. And it could be costly if a push eventually comes through. It wasn't costly enough. It's Chris. We'll be able to pick up that frag. But the bomb is moving towards mid. Sim19 will barely move away in time. The shooting will give his position away. But he'll find a 1 straight after that. Bomb is going towards B. Will he expect Cypher in such a position? Rax is hiding. And he's all by himself. He could potentially lose a spike there. His team is nowhere to be found. Spike goes down to the side. Ice Pepper Hands finds a kill. Link finds a kill onto Lucka. That's crucial if they want to keep control of the site. But it's Chris picking up. Oh, it's Chris makes a difference with the judge. And Valorando have found themselves another round. Another map. Yeah, their first round of this map. Have been pushing towards this A site. Have been going for those initial picks. Ice Pepper Hands was so close in connecting that one. Did not go his way though. Didn't die either. So
down.
Just gonna smoke that through and just decide to rotate, pick up the spike and help his team get control of mid. As I say that, Lucka is the one getting a frag for his team outside of B, outside of garage. And it looks like Valorando have started to close in on fish123 players. Flash runs through. Brexco finds Link. Epulze finds one. Ice Pepper Hands find the other. Oh my word, it's Chris just doing acrobatics. That could have been huge. Gets one. Isn't able to get cryptics in the end. He just turned around too fast for that. Everyone's going to be off their feet. Rolling Thunder comes through. It doesn't really get at anyone. No one's on site to get killed by that. Lucka will get that kill. Cryptics find the return, and things have become a 1 versus 1. Cryptics now with 9 HP. What can you do in this situation? No information available for him. Lucka. No kill comes through. That trade of the ops. Epulze, the captain, the entry fragger, leading the charge here in mid. He'll turn, he'll get a bit, he'll get slowed, but he'll just push nonetheless. Smoke is there to help him get a little bit more control of mid, get himself onto ramp. But Valorant don't mind playing chill at this point. They don't mind holding off heaven. They know they've made their opponents in a difficult economical situation. It's just good to hold off angles right now. They don't need to get aggressive. They don't need to make fancy plays. And it shows off as Sim gets one already, opening things up. Raze will do damage. Oh, yeah. It's Chris just wanted to be an acrobat yet again. Just tries to show off, but it doesn't work out for him.
Prepare for hellfire.
Orbital strike comes through.
Prepare for hellfire.
An orbital strike all around. The massacre is going down to that A site. The spike is finally going down, and fish123 are looking to defend.
You will not kill my allies.
The resurrection comes through. It's Chris will get resurrected, and now it becomes a 5 versus 3. This is going to be a difficult. But it is possible. They do have a 2-man's advantage. 1-2-1 trade comes through. Make it 3-2-1 trade. Solkas comes at you with the sheriff. Lucka is there to deliver with the op. And now it's a 1v2. What can Raze do with that ult? This could be huge. Gets one. Oh, he heard the defuse coming through. He has no time to get it. Brexco is there to make it to halfway, and he will be able to defuse. Just looking to buy up now. Their attempt. Push. Lucka is the one to collect that first frag. But push won't come through just yet. Collective firepower. Braxco and its Chris will pick up Epulze there. Lucka will find another one on the other side of the map, and fish123 are just denied entry to any of the sites right now. Lucka gets one. Ice Pepper Hands is there to return, and things are difficult here for Fish. Just an orb in the hands of Ice Pepper Hands, but he's making it work. 1 versus 3. They'll try and get Spike down, but the defenders are just pushing in on him. They're closing up the gap between themselves and him. And it's going to be a tough ask for him to defend. So far he's holding on. push come through. Aggressive there. Aggressive acrobatic.
Let's go, everyone. Let's get hyped because we're getting back into the game.
Now, finally, ready to hold. Pause is finally no longer a thing. As the players have decided. Players have reconnected, in fact. Just mid-control here.
Out of charges.
Oh, Sim19 finds that opening frag there from stairs. Will he get spotted out there by Ice Pepper Hands? I said pepper hands? Ice paper hands, you know? Don't know how Ice Pepper Hands would work, but either way, they're just gonna push through stairs now, get control of Headham, but there's 3 people dedicated to that B site. Sim19 gets one, the return comes through from Cryptix as he pushes up aggressively. Now there's the rotates will come through. Cryptix is watching the corner, will turn away. Will that cost him? Turns around at the wrong time. It's Chris will be the one to pick that one up, and now it's a 2 versus 4. Rotates coming through A. And Rax, as said, he knows exactly where they are. And the rotates will come through on A. Now they need to be careful while pushing here. Brexco will be the one to find Eklis. But it's a tough ask from him in a 1 versus. Looking to push towards that A side. 2 people dedicated towards Ram. Soulcast with the one to connect a sick frag with that Sheriff. I'm afraid we weren't able to see that one. Braxco, though, is also there. The unexpected push from him. You don't usually see 2 people dedicated towards that side and just caught them off guard. But they're now on site. But they will be surrounded very shortly. Spike goes down. Let's see how this push goes through. Brexco leading from main. He is walled off and he will try and shoot it through eventually. No, they're just going to get walled over. Let's see how this one works out. USP is not going to be a match versus the rifles as the retake comes through. It's Chris making it work with the judge. He's had this judge this whole game. What is this? How many rounds has It's Chris had the judge? But there you have it. They find the lead 2-4. No, 6-4 on ramp. But they're stacked towards CT. They do have...
Smoke's down.
Of course they're able to buy this time, though. So maybe their take will be even more possible. Flash comes through. They're able to push through. Smoke's coming through as well. Lucker's the one to get connected with that first rag through the smoke. It's Chris gets one with his ultimate. Eklis is there to connect with one. Tries to get the spray on the jet there, but it didn't really happen for him. 2v4 now. Tough ask here from fish123. Difficult situation. Finds one. Rax finds the other one.
Get out of my way!
Now, trying to get control of mid this time. Perhaps trying to find a side opening towards that. Towards any of the sites, really. Looks like they'll try and go towards B. The slow comes through. Rax and Cryptix both trade a kill.
Prepare for hellfire.
The Rolling Thunder comes through. Rolling Strike as well. Oh my word, it's Massacre as the showstopper comes through from the Raze as well. Soulcast gets one. Sim19 stops the push here from Heaven. And the plant will come through. It's 2 versus 3.
You will not kill my allies!
Sim19 gets himself a res. Now Eklis is down as well. And Soulcast now finds himself in a 1 versus 3 situation. Pushes up. Bulldog at hand. Tries to connect with one. Gets one. Keeps a spray in case of a repeat. But that's just too much to ask from this man.
Okay. Ouch.
Already a first frag. Already in the first round, Epulze will find another kill for himself. And mid control this time from VALORANDO. And they'll just move towards a trade. Will come through. Lucka is the first to connect with a shot. This means that they might find an opening, but little do they know, there's a breach right there waiting for them. Make that a brimstone, actually. Ice Pepper Hands is there waiting! It's turning their hands into ice pepper paper. And papered ice. Whatever you want to call it. Now Spike will go down. 15-second mark. Epulze finds one. Makes things easier for himself. 1 for 1. Ooh, just playing a game of peekaboo right now. Game of hide and seek. Who's going to find the first shot? Lucka is there. The release. But what can you do? You're going to have to make do with what we have already. Information given. Some SMGs in the hand of Fish. But it's a little bit of a fake towards B. The real game is towards A. And the lack of information might cost them. Epulze is still there. No rotates did come through, but the rays will eventually go there as well. No movement from B, so
Smoke's down.
perhaps they didn't move fast enough. Smoke's coming through. Sage is alone on site. Rexo leading the charge. We'll find one. The kills come through. Link falls down as well. And it looks like they found their way onto the site. Maybe fish123 perhaps could find the momentum here. Braxco finds one. Braxco finds another. And there you have it. Braxco with a 4K that round. Yet again, mid control here. Some damage exchange. No kills thus far. But VALORANDO are looking to get themselves a map here. They just need 3 rounds. But Fish aren't going to make this easy for them. VALORANDO are ahead 10-4. Already, Cryptix finds one. Lucka is the one to return fast, but they might already find their place onto the B site. And it's going to be a tough ask now from VALORANDO, from Fish to get back onto that site. Epulze gets one. Kill comes through. Ice Pepper Hands gets one. That could be the return kill there. Link. He's there. No, he runs out of bullets right in the end there, and Rax picks him up in the end.
I have retrieved the spike. Cage triggered.
But again, the attempt for mid control, it worked for them last time. They found their way onto the site, but they couldn't defend it long enough. It was a good retake from VALORANDO, but the push comes through. Rax is there to connect it. Off your feet, says Breach, as a Rolling Thunder comes through and stuns up 3 people. Already it's Chris, finds his way onto the site from a different angle. And yet again, with the same manner, they pick up the B site here. Link already. Oh my word, with that Ares doing damage. Ice Pepper Hands already has rotated, and they're not feeling comfortable to get the spike planted just yet. Lucka solidifying the area. But it is a 1 versus 2, and Link has come up huge. He has picked up the Bulldog, replacing it with the Ares he picked up earlier. Lucka's the one to pick it up. And there you have it. Alright, it could be early aggressiveness here onto A. They're looking on to get to the site fast. Fire in the hole, says it's Chris. And he won't be able to pick up anything up. Link is there to punish. Ice Pepper Hands is there to defend. They're not ready to give up just yet. And the push has stopped right in his tracks. Ekless pushes through heaven. Finds Rax. He could find a second right here, right now. And Valorant... Ice Pepper Hands opening frag. Yet again, they're not really looking to give up on this just yet. They're looking to turn things around. Braxuna nearly tried to make a move there on mid, but he gets punished there from Soulcast, loses that trade. And now VALORANDO find themselves in a difficult situation. Link finds up Rax. Yeah, and it's going to be hard. The rotates will come in towards B. The information is there. Just a matter of who is going to win that trade. And it should be simple here from Cryptix. Picks that one up.
Goes there.
This time, it looks like it's going to be a push from 2 fronts. One from long, one from mid. But they're not going to commit to anything just yet. Ice Pepper Hands has good control of that mid area, but he's going to give it up for the time being. Going to help out with the smoke on A, just in case of a push, but he could miss up an opportunity here. An opportunity? Ba-dum-ts. Get it? Yeah. I promise I'll stop with those jokes. They're not even jokes, I'm sorry. But slow mid control here from VALORANDO. With a 12-6 lead. They just need that one round here to just finish off this map.
Triggered.
Push mid is on its way. They might have found a way through, connected there, through the ropes towards that A site, and they're just making it silent. But they realize they've given off control. They're not going to catch them off guard. It's just a matter of how many people are there. Link is there to connect that first kill. Ice Pepper Hands is there to connect with the second. And Fish, they're looking strong. Their defense now, they're not willing to give up. Yes, they're behind, but they're getting frags. They're feeling confident. As I say that, Braxo might have found an opening onto B. It's a 1 versus 2 situation on that site. As Cryptix is called to defend now. He does his stuff. They don't really have time to defend. They don't really have time to plant. They're just going to try and save their weapons. That breach stun is just going to hurt their push for the time being. This time electing to play around Sushi area, trying to see if they can get mid control and perhaps try and find a push through Garage. They might have heard that orb collection there, that ultimate orb.
There.
You do have some ultimates available. But on the other hand, look at that. VALORANDO, full stack of ults. They're just ready to finish this off right here, right now. Just need to get this push through. They just need to make this one work. They've just waited to collect every single ultimate to make this one round happen. If they don't win this one, it's going to be a tough ask for the rest of it, but the ults do come through. None of them find a kill. Cypher's still alive on site. He's not been spotted. Could be important if Cryptix wants to do damage from that location. He does find his way there. The rotates will slowly come in. He does have some information. We'll get to collect the pieces. The rest comes through as well. 4 versus 3, and already so many ults used here from Valorando, but it's not really working out for them. Fish is so strong with a retake, and oh my word, one kill after the other, making the defuse possible. How did that happen? 5 ults used. Now this time, mid control. Pistols in the hands of Rax and Chris. Sim is also going to push out with a pistol. Ice Pepper Hands is there to collect just some stray attackers here and there, left and right. Braxco tries to make it work for himself, but Cryptix has a statement to say. Sim19 gets legged through the wall. Will he be able to pick up a kill here? Picks up the rifle. Nearly called it Ares there. The Vandal. There you go. Wow, my brain went in turns. But there you have it. 1 versus 4. And there's not really much Sim19 can do in this situation. Just try and save his weapon. Try and cause some damage to the defender's side. And this should be a round win here for Fish. Yeah, Cryptix will get that yet again. They have tried to do that yet time and time again. It has worked for them. They have got a mid control, but they can't get the execution right when it comes to the sights. Lucka, opening frag. Helping up the push. Making a man's advantage for his team. Off your feet, he says. Ice Pepper Hands finds one. Necklace finds another, and this could be the push stop yet again. They're just closing in on them one after the other, but Rax comes up huge.
I know exactly where.
Now he knows exactly where everyone is. It's a 2 versus 3 and a tough ask here. Fish to do it. Not impossible, definitely doable, and they might be reading the play correctly. Push comes through on A. Will they be able to find the shots? Link finds one, makes it a 2v2. Things are square.
I know exactly.
And the push comes through again. Link, what are you doing? You're inhuman! Mate! He makes it happen. Spike will finally go down, but no, Link is going to make that happen, and he's not going to... Valorant within the top tier of play, and... Fish has nothing to prove here, but it looks like they don't want to give Valorando any excuse to prove anything rather than they're just the best in this tournament right now. Lucka, that could be an opening frag for them. Getting control in mid. This opens things up. They could go anywhere. It splits up the front for the defenders. And it could be hurtful. Now Breach is kind of stuck. Does have the support of Link.
Prepare for Hellfire!
Hellfire comes through. It is going to damage a little bit. The heal will come through and Sim19 will be healed up somewhat decently, but this is a difficult situation. Link already making things easier for him. Gets pushed. Link! What is this? Link comes up huge yet again. Last round, this round. Link, you're insane, mate. You're not allowed to do this. Chris finds another. They could change. This is why mid control is so important. This is why deep mid control is so important, because they can just rotate at any time. They have the shortest rotate path. And Open to Strike comes free. Link will find the resurrection. All those kills allows him to have his ultimate available. Cryptix finds one. No, that op kill would have been crucial at this point, but the time is running out. Rotates have come in as well. The bomb site is well in favor of fish123. Now, they've decided to stretch things out across the map. Now, aggression as smokes will finally go through towards mid. It's Raxad is leading the charge. Fire in the hole. Calls Chris. Will he be able to connect the kill? Oh, the traps are going to cost them. Soulcast gets 3 kills. The moment you think the ultimate will come through and do damage, it's just Soulcast. Just that's enough. That's enough. It will have it. Cryptix is there on site. Denies the access to it. And let's carry on though. I'm a little bit mad. I don't know what's going on. I'm not even mad. This is insane. This is insane. Valorant. This is insane esports. This is why I do this. This is why I love this. Lucker again with that operator. He's been massive with a pick so far. Can he be massive yet again?
Bomb buddy out.
Bomb buddy. Caused a little bit of damage to Brimstone there. Again, with the total mid control, they do this every single round, but this is where things will cost them. This is where the pressure comes through, and this is where you see which team is the better team. Who can hold their composure? Their pressure's up. Wall comes through, the spray comes through, Soulcast gets 1. Is that going to be enough? They might have found their way onto the site. Epulze gets 1. Lucker finds another. It's a 3 versus 3. They don't have access to the spike just yet. Sim, just on top of the wall there, could do damage. But there's 20 seconds remaining. Anything could happen in this situation. Epulze gets caught. Ice Pepper Hands returns. 14 seconds remaining. Cryptix is still on site though. It's up to him to defend. Cryptix comes up huge, gets a second. Cryptix, they've done it. Fish123. Oh my word. They've done it. They've come back.